Okay. All right, he'll be on later. So why are we here? We're here to talk about two things, your lifestyle and your legacy. And I think a lot of people miss this. You got two financial goals in this country, and really two. One is for your current lifestyle to be paid for by your labor. But two is what a lot of people miss. Your future lifestyle has to be paid for with your investments. The problem is a lot of people don't make enough money in the current, so then they let the future just sneak up on them. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is we get older and we realize, wait a minute, I should have done some things different. What I'm going to show you guys is it's called a LLC, a lifestyle and legacy conversation. And of course, that's a play on words because one of the best things you can own in this country is a home-based business. So we call these lifestyle and legacy conversations. I am a lifestyle and legacy coach, and this is where lifestyle and legacy connect. So you hear us use the words LLC because we want to get that in your mind that you have everything you need to get wealthy. You're sitting on it, but most people don't even know it. So our job is to pull it out of you and show you exactly how this works. So grab a pen and a piece of paper, and I'm going to show you guys from A to Z in a nutshell how simple this is. Number one. Okay, lifestyle and legacy conversation. So this is who we are, the Extra Digit Movement. We show you how to grow your net worth one digit at a time. So we're just a group of powerful people, a group of positive people, a group of successful people. Some of us are college students. Some of us never went to college. Some of us work jobs. Some of us own businesses. Some of us are in the military. But here's what we realize. Each of those have like a pro and con. If you're a student, it's great, but it can come with some student loan debt if you don't get a scholarship. If you got a job, that's great. We're thankful, but you can work that bad boy 40 years and then they can let you go. A colleague of mine, 27 years at Delta, just let go after being a flight attendant and a flight attendant instructor for 27 years. Now they're making her take early retirement and start all over. It happens all the time. I don't know if y'all saw the other day, one of the big companies just laid off 4,000 people. It happens all the time. The military is great. I salute everybody for protecting us with the veil that they provide, but we know it can be very dangerous and a lot of time from your family. And a lot of times your business can own you instead of you owning a business. So what we did was we said, okay, all these things are great and we're all grateful from our different walks of life, but we want to make some serious money and we want to show people how to make and grow and keep their money. So we do three things, just so y'all know. One, we're going to help you keep more money in your pocket. Whoever invited you, they said, okay, at least you'll like one of these. Two, we're going to help you make some more money. And three, we're going to help your money make money. So no matter where you are in life, one of these things you need to key in on if you want to keep the ball rolling with your legacy at the same time. The investment is simple. $100 one time. That is waived through midnight tonight. Just so you guys know, today's the 10th. So we've been doing this special all month for all February. We're actually waiving the $100. So everybody can just relax, take it easy. That's gone. What the membership does on the right is we now surround you with a staff of experts for $149 per month. Now, here's what people mess up. They hear the words per month and they panic. Brian, I can't take nothing else per month. You're missing it. On average, the $149 brings back about $2,187, and I'll show you how. By the time we finish looking at all your finances, your debt, your taxes, your bills, your credit, all these different things, on average, we bring about $2,000 back into your house. So give me a number 3 in the chat if you would trade $149 for $2,000 every month. Just to make sure I'm talking to a group that want to do something. Okay, hold on. Now, talking to the right group. Okay, good. So everybody got that. The $149 is actually waived. And then the 100 is actually waived. That's the home-based business. And the $149 per month brings you all these different services. Does that make sense? So let's break this down. Here's the number one thing you people miss. Here's the number one thing that you have to understand. I was gonna say that you have to understand that people miss. The taxes is what's hurting you. Automatically, a home-based business on average brings back about $600 a month in taxes back into your household. So what they say is if you don't have a home-based business, take $20 a day and just throw it out the window every day. Just take a 20 and just chunk it, because that's what you're doing. You're losing about $600 a month. Here's why. The W-2 has the highest tax code. 28 to 33% off the top is what you lose by having the job. So you basically work for the government for 3 months out the year, 4 actually, because a quarter of your money's gone. I'm sorry, a third of your money's gone, so a third of your year is gone. If you have a home-based business, it shifts it, and now you paying 18 to 23%. So just by having a home-based business and the $100 that we're gonna subtract for tonight, we're gonna give you a coupon code, you get the business for free. Now we're gonna surround you with experts that do everything under the sun to get your finances in order or scale them or help you help your money make money. That's all this is about. Don't confuse it. No more, no less than that. If you want an affiliate link, you can share this bad boy with people. You don't have to. If you want just your personal finances to be in order, then we can help you with your personal finances and you don't have to share it. But here's what you ultimately want to do. I made my first $1 million when I started getting this part right here. Capital gains is where you want most of your money to come from. Capital gains is when your money makes money. You see, also known as appreciation. When capital gains kicks in, it's 15%. So what you're saying is, Brian, the job pays 28 to 33% because that's tax code W-2. Money pays 13, 15%. Yeah, because that's capital gain taxes. So the rich do get richer and the poor do stay poor. And people don't understand that, but it's a true statement. If all your money coming from labor, most of it's leaving. If most of your money coming from money, most of it's staying. That's just the way it is. So we got to find a way. The home-based business is what balances it out in the middle and let you turn that seesaw lopsided and keep more of the money in your house. So all you need is a social security number and a house or apartment. And now you got a home-based business that we giving you until midnight. We waiving $100. So I just want to make sure that's perfectly clear. So in case you want to share this video with some other people. And if y'all watching this replay, today is February 10th. So if you see this on February 12th, February 15th, April 19th on Facebook, today is February 10th. It's waived for tonight only, okay? So you got till tonight to see this video. Brian, what's in the membership? What's in it? Well, let's put it this way. We do all the things y'all hate to do. Now, what does that mean? Well, most people hate to focus on their finances. So we get the things that you need up. Your assets got to go up. Your taxes got to go down. I'm sorry, let me go up first. Your assets got to go up. Your land, real estate, up. Precious metal, up. Private banking, up. Everything you need to go down, we take down. We take your taxes down. I just talked about that with the capital gains and home-based business. We get your debt down. We get your bills down. We get all your liabilities down. That's how the $2,187 a month comes back into your household. When you start getting all these things on the right up and all these things on the left down, your net worth goes through the roof. I want y'all to put this on a sheet of paper. Multi-millionaire taught me this. I never forgot it. He said, Brian, the best way to get wealthy is to put your money into something and let inflation push it. So while everybody out here worried about the price of eggs and gas, okay, so think about this. If everything is more expensive, aren't there some things out there that you can invest in that's getting more what? Expensive. You got to put your money in things, and if everything is going up, your dollar can go up too. But you got to put it in things that inflation is pushing. And a home-based business is one of the fastest ways to get your money and your weight up so you can start investing in those things. So Brian, what's the home-based business? Everybody put this in your notes. You looking at it. This is the business. Our business is introducing people to the power of a home-based business. Our Zooms, our YouTube channel, our Reels, our websites, our events, the masterminds I'm about to start having here in Atlanta, the masterminds I'm about to start having all over with Mr. Gaskins, Mr. Houston, Mr. Burnett, Mr. Hardy. The 4 of us came together on this Zoom tonight. We're all in 4 different states. We're going to start having masterminds and Zooms all over the country. We're looking to put that foundation together like I did here in Atlanta that helped me make 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 monthly. I got a Morehouse degree, guys. I didn't give y'all my background. Got a Morehouse degree, broke as a joke, graduated in 97, struggling, living paycheck to paycheck, no money in savings, very little in checking. 90 days later, I fired my boss because I caught the right opportunity at the right time. See, some of y'all don't understand this. People hear my story. I retired at 22. I didn't get lucky. I was in the right place at the right time, and I recognized it. A lot of y'all are in the right place at the right time, but you got to do you recognize it? Do you know right now that everybody looking for something, especially after COVID, where they can make some money from home? They want to spend more time with their family. They're tired of working somewhere 50 years and leaving with nothing. They're looking for successful track records, like we're buying the homes, we got the cars, we got the land. I'm gonna show y'all all this stuff. We got all that stuff. So you looking for a community of people that can help you get where you want to be financially. All ships rise with the tide. I'm gonna take questions from you guys at a little halfway mark right here, but I want to show you how this works. So Brian, what's the membership? 3 things go up, 3 things go down. Your net worth is in the middle. You can cancel anytime. It ain't no contract, no obligation. Your husbands and wives and husbands are included, so couples can come in together, and it's a money back guarantee. If you do what we tell you to do, and after 4 days, you do 4 things, and after 30 days, you're not happy, we'll give your money back. It don't get no better than that. So here's how the portal looks. This is one of them. Your role, upload your stuff to the portal. Our role, fix your stuff. That's it. When I say our, I'm not talking about me. I'm a trainer for the company. These are different firms that have done this stuff for 10, 15, 20 years. So let's look, for example, this is the credit portal. Here's your credit report right here. You print it off. Only you can answer them crazy questions. What's your blood type? What street did you grow up on? Which one of these is not true? All that stuff, right? Verify this you. Upload your stuff to the portal. They start going to work on your information. They took my credit score from a 734. I didn't have bad credit, but it took me up to an 811. Now, I ain't even know this, but there's a big difference between 730 and 811. They treat you different when you walk in and ask for money when you got them 800s behind your name. So the biggest swing I've seen, I saw a young lady go from the 4s to the 7s. She was, her credit had been compromised, identity theft. They took her from the 4s to the 7s. Pretty impressive. They lowered all my bills. I have several real estate properties. They lowered all my pest control bills. They lowered all of my ADT alarm bills. They lowered me and my assistant, our cell phone bills by $60 each per month. My pest control bill by $25 per month. My internet bill by $70 per month. My DirecTV bill by about $40 per month. All my bills went down. They negotiate all your bills on your behalf. So it's pretty cool. I have a property called Bean Acres. It's about 20 acres of land I own here in Atlanta, Georgia. We call it Bean Acres after my last name. Every bill over there got cut by like 30 to 40%. So when you upload your bills to the portal, they go to work. Now, before I take questions, that was the lifestyle portal. This is the legacy portal. It's all included. It's no extra money or nothing like that. Now you're talking about the heavy lifting. These things require a consultation. You understand what I'm saying? So now you're talking about private banking. You're talking about investing in insurance. You're talking about investing in land. You're talking about investing in precious metal. You're talking about having a trust fund. So let me show you guys this real quick. This is my deed to the land that I purchased out in California. Okay. That when you buy your land, let me get a little close here. They show you the parcel. They show you exactly what you purchased. You'll know exactly how much you bought it for, how much it was worth. Now, y'all know this, but unfortunately, California had the fires. Southern California. Well, our land was in Southern California, about 45 minutes away from all the fires in Antelope Valley. We're getting calls every day now if people want to purchase our land. We're getting 5-figure checks for something we purchased and just sat on. Because it's right there. I don't know if y'all know this, the Olympics will be in Southern California in 2028. So it's right there. We purchased the land at the right time in the right area. So, you start getting calls from Walmart and places like that, like, hey, we want to build right here. That's called being in the way. You want to get your land in what's called a path of growth. So inflation pushes your land to the top and then companies purchase our parcels. I have been blessed enough to have 4 trust funds. So I got 4 trust funds. And we'll show you how to set your structures up where remember this, own nothing, control everything. You don't want nothing in your name. Brian Bean don't own nothing, but my trust funds have all my assets that I'll show you guys in a second. So let me give you a chance to come off mute. Before I show you how we get up to 15,000 a day, you can come off mute. Are there any questions about the membership? I'm gonna show you how we get paid and all that in a second. Recap, the $100 is waived, so y'all don't have to pay that. The $149 per month brings back on average about 2,000. 3 things go up: your assets, your credit score, all those things, the cash flow, all that stuff is going up. 3 things go down. We bring your taxes down, we bring your debt down, we bring your bills down. So that alone is worth the membership. Just the tax savings alone is worth the membership. I ain't even gonna argue about that. I'm about to show you guys the compensation plan, but I wanna make sure you understand the uploads and the membership if you got any questions. Come off mute for me. I'll take a pause right here for the calls and we're almost done.
Hey, Brian, this is Javasio here. I do got a question.
Yes.
To ask you. I come truly from the traditional side of business. Restaurants, got a construction company. So what I've noticed that home-based business is really where it's at. Can you kind of talk about the difference in how the home-based business, where you don't have to have a whole bunch of capital? Because I've had to use a lot of capital to get started. And a lot of people don't understand that aspect, you know.
Absolutely. The reason I went over that, I didn't go over this, Javasio, that's a great question, at the beginning, is that some of us are business owners. Why will we still do this? Well, because of the headaches, man. Sometimes your business can own you. That's number one. Number two, remember this, Javasio, there are 2 sides to every business: operations and finance. And guess what most business owners spend time on? Operations. And that's why they don't understand this financial part over here is just as important as operations. But business owners are always looking for, how can we market better? How can we get more customers? Where's the competition going? What we need to do? They'll never focus on taking the money and investing it so that if anything ever happened to the business, they got way more coming in than the business. Business owners are also horrible, a lot of times, not everybody, but horrible with the tax strategies. They got a business, but they're not focused on their tax strategies. A lot of business owners also got a whole bunch of debt to even open a business. A lot of business owners ain't got their trust. They're not structured right. They got the LLC, but they ain't got it in the trust fund. So if they get sued, somebody fall in your little store, your whole life savings gone. So it's a lot of stuff that traditional business owners don't realize that the home-based business and the trust funds keep you protected from. And then our margins are really big and our capital, or the investment is really small. So people don't understand how much money we make because they say, man, 149, how much can they be making? Well, I've earned $1 million from home. $1 million. I'm talking about in this company right here. I ain't talking about from inception since I've been 22. In this company, I've earned $1 million from my house for $149 per month. So I wish people understood cost and value are 2 different things. Okay, good question, man. Any other questions about the membership? Cool. Let me send this out real quick. Any questions? All right. Let me move on.
Question, Brian.
Yes, ma'am. Who's that?
Andreen, how are you?
Hey, give me your name again.
Andreen.
Andreen, how you doing?
I'm good. Okay, so for the newbies that are coming in, is there any way you could extend the deal, the waiver? I have a few people that want to come on board.
Right. I will say this. There's no way I can extend it personally because it's not my call. I signed up as a rep just like you guys, and it's not my company. I will say this. The promotion is going so well and so many new people are joining. I can't see them giving us some grace period. And in previous promotions, they've given us some grace period. So I wouldn't panic. If you're not in by midnight, don't panic because I've seen stranger things happen.
I'm already in, but I have others that wants to come on board.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying for them. For them. I'm saying
Okay.
wink, 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 wink. Every
Okay.
time we do this, the first deadline is not the last deadline all the time.
Okay.
So you'll have some time to drum up some interest.
Thank you.
You got it?
Uh-huh. All right, thanks.
Okay. All right, let me move on here. Mr. Houston, no, I'll wait to the end. All right. Let's talk about the money. Oh, this is a good testimony, man. Clovell Oliphant got a 5-figure profit on his land. Can y'all imagine your money making money? He got 5 figures profit on his land. They asked him, somebody asked him, a company bought his land out in California. And he has 15 bars of silver that we now can play and put in what's called a depository. And that's where collectively, all of our silver collectively in a depository, companies borrow against our silver and they pay us a return every month. So these are things that most people don't even tell you about. When you invest, you get a back office portal, looks just like this. We're gonna add up all your luxury residuals. We're gonna add up all your lifestyle bonuses. We're gonna add up all your legacy bonuses. We're gonna add up all your commissions here. So you'll always know where your money's at. You see what I'm saying? You know how many people on your team and the whole nine. So let me show you how this works. Get in wherever you want to fit in. Get in wherever you want to fit in. I've been blessed enough to hit this position here, National Director. So you guys see what that brings in. This is daily, this is monthly, this is annually. So you guys can imagine the money that I flipped into other investments. And that's how you make $1 million, guys. That's how you become a millionaire. You need some people, you just need a cash infusion. A lot of people just, look, even if you don't get where I am, look at this right here. Let's just say you get 300 a day, 9,000 a month. Oh, you like, Brian, that's too much. Okay, let's get you 100 a day, 3,000 a month. What if you just invested half of it? Invest 1,500 a month and play with 1,500 a month. What I like is it's unlimited. We make as much as 15,000 per day, 450,000 per month. That's what I'm shooting for. But I dream big. And I started off just like y'all with $5 a day. $5 a day. I just wanted to cover my membership. I said, if I can get my membership covered, that 149, I'm good. Got that membership covered in one day. And next thing you know, I started showing people the video, and here we are today. So it can happen for you. A lot of you guys, you're in that unique situation where you're pioneering your city. Here's what one of my daily checks looks like, just so you guys can see how it looks. This is one day. The whole screen is one day. So anytime somebody joins, you can position yourself to earn 30, 30, 30, 50, 100, 30, 1,000, 50, 50, 30, 70, 30, 70. So I made about $1,700 in one day. I wasn't making that on my job. When I worked at the bank, my check was $987.50 every 2 weeks. $987.50, if I'm not mistaken, every 2 weeks. So in a month, I now make that a day. Can y'all imagine that? Like, I'm not knocking Morehouse. I love education. I got some great connections. But can y'all imagine working from home and making what you used to make monthly, daily? So every time somebody joins, you can earn anywhere from 30 to 150 per day, per person, per day. So yeah, it gets pretty serious. Let's see, last but not least. So get in where you fit in. You determine on this sheet, on this slide right here, how much you want to make. Totally up to you. We got people that come in and get 36 people, not personal. That's your whole team. You didn't introduce 36. Your team mushroomed to 36. They're making $1,500 a month. I got people that have done that in 1 month. Some people are right here at 12 people. They got an extra $600 a month coming in. And before I go, this is what you got to remember. Let's say we build you a team of 12. You got $600 a month coming in. But your household got $2,000 a month coming in from all the taxes back, all your credit, your bills are down, your debt is down, your scores are up, so your interest rates are low. People miss that. The commissions is one thing, but your cash flow is something different. You need both. You need income and cash flow. And a lot of people don't know the difference. You need both of those. So I'll just show you guys. My plan, man, is big. I'm going big. I collect vintage cars. So that's just my hobby. But I have the condominium here in Dubai. Whether I keep it or flip it, then we got options. You got to have options. Here's the land I told you guys about called Bean Acres, where they lowered all my bills and all of that. And I'm building an amphitheater in my backyard. I'm a speaker by profession. So the lake is back here and the stage is right here. And you guys, I'm gonna have about 150 people that can sit right here on the hill in my backyard. And I'm just gonna train and train and teach and teach. God gave me a gift of discernment and understanding people, and I'm gonna use it. So I just want some people that want to go with us, man, because right now we need to lock arms in this community and say, hey, you ain't got to be struggling out here financially. You really don't. So with that being said, here's some of our other $1 million residual ring earners. Mr. Charles Ivory. I think I saw Charles. He might be on the Zoom. Let me check in a second. Christy Howard, Shana Rollins, Trevor Thompson. All of us are business partners. And buying homes, traveling the world, enjoying ourselves. There's Charles. Hold on. Charles, I got a group of 4 gentlemen tonight, man, to put this thing together. Mr. Gaskins, Mr. Houston, Mr. Bennett, Mr. Hardy, myself. We representing 5 different cities. And can you just speak to the fellas, man, and all their guests tonight about what this has done for you? What has this done for you?
Hey, it's done everything for me, Brian. Man, it totally changed my life. You know, I came in and I plugged in and I became a product of the product. And you know, within 5 months after joining, my story is I got laid off due to the pandemic. So without a job, I went in full force with this. And, you know, 8 months later, I became the 5th $1 million residual ring club earner. I was able to get out of debt, paid off a 30-year mortgage 16 years early. I took my 401k and my IRA and invested in the land, got the DCA, got the PRA, I put my son in it, just built a 6,000 square foot home, just bought 2 Teslas, all of this with no job. You know, the compensation plan is amazing. And when I tell you it's life changing, the best thing for me is the education and what I'm putting into my son. You know, he's 6 years old. I opened up an account for him when he was 3 years old. He's got a private reserve and a diversified cash flow account as well. But it's the education that I get a chance to pass on to my son. So when we're talking about building that legacy, man, this is exactly what this opportunity has done in a short amount of time. You know, I've only been doing this now for 5 years, but I received immediate results. I mean, like I joined within 10 to 14 days, my paycheck increased by $600. That's where everything just started rolling. You know, so just started telling people, you know, just following the blueprint that you laid out. And here I am today, you know, just living the dream. I ain't saying I ain't got no more problems, but right now money ain't one of them.
That's good. That's good, man. Jeffrey, I see you in the chat. I'll hand it up for you. No problem. So, hey, Charles, I appreciate it, man. Doctor, I appreciate it.
Thanks.
I appreciate it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mr. Gaskins, come on up real quick, man. I know you got some people on here. Why did you join this business? Before we go, I'm gonna handle Jeffrey's question in the chat as well. Mr. Houston, you smoking your cigar, man? Let's let Mr. Houston go first. Mr. Houston, how you feeling, man? What is it about this business that got you over there smoking your cigar, going to the bank?
Well, Brain, I'm actually here in support of my brother.
Okay.
My brother Sean Houston. Sean is the one that's in the business, and he invited me on the call or whatever. So I'm here supporting my brother.
Okay, all right, sounds good. When you lit your cigar up, I said, okay, he must have already joined. Is Sean, where's Sean at? Sean on the, there you go. Sean, are you out there? Mic check, mic.
Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, man.
Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, that's my brother. He's retired military. I have him on, and I have maybe a few others on.
Okay.
A brother named Mike and a few other brothers, you know.
Okay.
But I'm excited about the business. I joined it because I really know that it's a good thing where you can actually build wealth or start a business while you're working a job. So this business model allows you to not to quit your job so you can build the business on the side,
Right.
and that's what it's all about. A lot of people want to work for themselves, but depending on the business model, it requires you to leave your job. And how are you going to pay your mortgage and your bills if you have to leave work? And then it takes some money to build a business. So this is the perfect business model with those that are working jobs and they want to build something on the side. And then once it grows, then you can step off when you get the number that you want. So that's why I decided to join you. And I appreciate
Yeah.
your leadership, my brother. And I, listen to your videos, Brian Bean.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad to have you on board. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Mr. Gaskins, last one. I'm gonna handle Jeffrey's question and we're gonna wrap it up. What made you join, man? What you excited about? I know you got a lot of people on the Zoom. The four of us came together tonight. How you feel?
Man, I feel incredible, man. I'm being honest. I've been watching you for a couple years and what you've been able to do. Like I told you before, I come from the traditional aspect of business. My family is always open. They've had numerous businesses from restaurant. They just actually opened up a restaurant about 3 weeks ago. I just see how home-based business works for you. And just coming from traditional businesses, it's headaches in all businesses. But I just see how home-based business works from the finance aspect, the tax aspect. Like you've made $1 million in this business, and I have a construction company, and I had $1 million project where I only made $10,000 on. You get what I'm saying? And it was stressful.
Yeah.
So people would look at that and go and say, yeah, oh man, you're doing well. But even with the restaurant that was just open, we had to put down $50,000 automatically, right? And it's the turnover, right? Cash flow, and when it comes to profit, and when I just seen how this business worked, and I seen a couple videos you put out, I had to scratch my head. I was like, well, sure, you put all these things together that this business has, you can only but go up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't, so I looked at this like, man, is this too good to be true? But I had to put some type of common sense. I was like, it's skeptical stuff out there, but sometimes 1 + 1 is 2. You can't just mix it up. Right. So, but yeah, that's why I'm here, and I'm super excited to grow this thing here.
No doubt, no doubt. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. So let me address the question that we got in the chat. So, Mr. Lawson, for the most part, I want you to get with the person that invited you, so I can let everybody go. But I'll handle your question here. He's like, I heard about the money, but what exactly are we investing in? So I'm not sure when he came on or what he saw, but let me just wrap this up real quick. Under normal circumstances, not today, under normal circumstances, you're investing in a $100 home-based business. That's the first investment, $100, and then the $149 per month. The $100 gives you the home-based business. So that's your commission card, that's your website, that's your marketing materials, that's the portal, that's your funnels, that's everything that's necessary to spread the work. Over here, the $149 per month, 3 things go up. Your assets go up, your credit scores go up, and your cash flow goes up. How do we do that? Well, by bringing these things down. When your taxes come down, that's more money in your pocket. When your bills come down, that's more money in your pocket. And when your debt comes down, that's more money in your pocket. So that's called income shifting. The experts and all these different companies have different areas of expertise. Like the tax company, that's one company. The enroll agents, that's another company. They speak 80 different languages, right? All over the world, all over the country. That's another company. The debt elimination company, that's another company. They've all been in business 10, 15, 20 years. So you're dealing with a company based on what your financial situation is. So the 149 surrounds you with all these experts from different walks of life. Now, when you got some more money, you can invest in the different things that we offer. You may have missed this, but I was showing them the land. One of the things you can invest in is the wholesale land that we purchased in California, in Southern California. We all know what happened with the fires in California. So our land just got that much more expensive because it's in Antelope Valley, which is about 45 minutes out. But our land just appreciated in value. You can invest in precious metal. A lot of people don't understand that at one point, the dollar was backed by something. It used to be precious metal. We're going back to precious metal because the dollar has lost so much value. So you can invest in precious metal, and we give you returns on your money every month in what's called a depository. You can invest in what's called a DCA, a diversified cash flow account. So I was just answering your question real quick because I'm not sure when you got on. Each portal has experts to help you with your cash flow, or you can do private consultations with all these firms. And they show you where, based on your situation, because we're all different, where you should start, where you should go next, where you should go next, where you should go next, and where you should finish. So right now, the $100 is waived until midnight. I'm gonna get off here because I got a few people I got to sign up before midnight. Wink, wink. You may have a couple of days to get a few more people because we don't want the new person to feel left out. But right now, guys, everybody gets everything for $149. The $100 has disappeared. So here's a screenshot. If you had to take a picture of everything you get, I didn't tell y'all about the discounted legal. I didn't tell you about the rewards program. This is everything you get. Normally on the left, can y'all see my screen? Charles, can you see it? Thumbs up. Okay. Normally on the left, you wouldn't get the commissions and you wouldn't get the home-based business for the $149. But because of our special, you're getting everything on the right. This may help Jeffrey with the question as well. You're getting everything on the right for $149 instead of $249. The $100 is waived. So the person that introduced you guys has a VIP code for you. They're gonna give you a VIP code. The $100 disappears and you get everything as if you had paid $249. You get it for $149. The card, the portal, the lifestyle portal, the legacy portal, the marketing site, the bonuses, the residual income, the ability to participate in the metal, precious metal, all the discounts on the trust funds, all the discounts on legal. Some stuff is free, some stuff is hugely discounted. So get with the person that introduced you. Let us know if you got $149 to invest in yourself. On behalf of myself, Sean Houston, Sean Hardy, Mr. Gaskins, we're all gonna come back. Mr. Bennett, we're all gonna come back and do another one for different cities. And I'll see you guys Wednesday night. Wednesday night, I'll be on the same Zoom, same password that y'all on right now. Every Wednesday, we do this at 8:25 Eastern. Same Zoom, everybody put down on your calendar, 8:25 Eastern. Every Wednesday. Tonight was a special night just for the promotion. God bless. I'll see you guys Wednesday night. Sign up before midnight. Have a good night.